Hello, it's Tim from Fair Play Now on the 15th of September 2024. So this is a video that I thought I'd do for mainly really my regular viewers, just to show you that I haven't disappeared down a black hole or anything like that. I'm enjoying my little bit of time out, my sabbatical, whatever you want to call it, but I have got things bubbling away in the background, things I'm doing, things I'm looking at, things I'm studying, which will be coming, well, you'll know about it in the autumn. I can't really go into it much more than that, but I thought what I would do is give you a little bit of a message of hope. And you might have seen the kind of title of this video, quite interesting. I'm sure you're very curious. What I've called it is how the NWO, obviously the New World Order, will never happen while kids ride motorbikes. Now what do I mean by that? Well, there's certain parts of the world, particularly kind of third world places, but also I suppose out in the back country areas of second and even first world places, where the authorities, the power of the authorities isn't that strong. Yeah, kind of the things that they do in third world places with these scooters is incredible. They load them up to an absolutely crazy degree that would just never be allowed in first world places or in big cities like London or anything like that. You see whole families riding along on them, dad driving, mum on the back, a couple of kids perched in the on the bike there somehow as well, and things like that. But you also, especially out in the more sort of backwoods kind of places, actually get kids themselves driving these motor scooters. You know, it's incredible to see kind of 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, even 8-year-old kids driving motor scooters. Yeah, really strange sight to Western eyes. But why am I saying this or going on about this? Well, you know, if you sort of go onto YouTube and you see these sites, you know, films and things about the third world, you'll see, you know, examples of whole families on motorbikes, kids driving motorbikes and that sort of thing. And the question I'd ask you is, do you think they will ever be able to implement the NWO while kids drive motorbikes? You know, if they haven't even got enough police, enough capability to stop kids driving motorbikes, they're not exactly going to have the capability of, you know, kind of implementing all of the New World Order stuff. You know, yeah, they're certainly not going to be able to do 15-minute cities and mandated this, that and everything else, CBDCs or any of it, are they? You know, if they can't even do the basics in a lot of these places, they're certainly not going to ever be able to do New World Order stuff. So hopefully that is a little bit of a message of hope for you. Now, does that mean you're going to have to move to a third world country, to some sort of backwards area of a third world country? No, because also, and I think I've touched on this in previous videos, there's just so many loopholes in the law out there, even in the UK and America, Europe, etc. How often have you seen headlines of some criminal who is very obviously guilty, very obviously have committed a certain horrible crime, and yet they end up getting off? You know, the headline is so-and-so gets off these charges due to a technicality. You know, we've all seen those sort of headlines, and that means there's just so many loopholes in the law which can be exploited obviously by these sort of criminals, but also if they start coming after the likes of you and me with their New World Order stuff, we can exploit these loopholes for ourselves as well, can't we? And in fact, there's people out there I know who are working on that kind of thing, all of these sort of common law people and that kind of thing. I think really it needs to kind of come together a little bit more, coalesce into, it'd be nice if someone launched a platform, really good, honest platform where for not a lot of money they teach you all of the common law loopholes in and outs, not just kind of stuff that's theory and it might work, might not work, but stuff that's been sort of genuinely proven to work. And if there's a bit of a network that you can rely on, get back up from, and again, these things are being developed, they are growing. If you do kind of come into conflict somehow, if they kind of bring in some load of nonsense and you find yourself having to fight various mandates and that kind of thing, it would be great if you could just go along to a network that you're kind of a member of and say, look, I've got this hassle, please help me, and included in your membership is that kind of help. They find a loophole, they kind of exploit that loophole, and lo and behold, you get off the kind of trouble that the powers that shouldn't be are trying to inflict on you. So hopefully this is just kind of a little message of hope for you. These sort of loopholes, the loopholes in their system are endless. As soon as they plug one, about 3 dozen others will crop up and appear. It's not something that can ever be totally plugged, totally fulfilled, or filled, should I say, purely and simply because the powers that shouldn't be themselves use a lot of these loopholes to get away with their shenanigans. So they're not going to be plugging loopholes that they themselves use. So that is something else to be considered. And if they can do it, why can't we? If we get together, we form groups, and we form sort of legal groups, legal expert groups, which, like I say, it is being done. Perhaps when I'm kind of off this little sabbatical of mine, it will be an avenue that I will be exploring more. But this video is really, as I say, a message for hope. While there's so many parts of the world where they can't even stop kids driving motorbikes, and also other parts of the world where there's just so many loopholes that they can't even stop real obvious criminals from getting off on technicalities, I would suggest that while we live in a world like that, the NWO will and can never ever happen. So on that jolly little note, I'm going to leave you to it, and I'll be back soon. I just wanted to touch base with you. Sort of thanks for your loyalty. Sorry I'm just sort of so sporadic at the moment, but I'm having time out, as I explained in previous videos. But I will be back every now and again until we get to middle of next month, and then I will be back on my sort of normal regular schedule. So until then, I'll leave it and be back soon. Tim from Fair Play now. Thanks for watching.